Hello, internet friends. My name is Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm going to talk about Smosh again. Look, basically right after I started making these videos, Smosh started putting out like a lot of improv-based content, so I would be stupid if I didn't react to them and talk about them on my channel. So here we are again. Before we jump into it, I just want to make a couple of things known. One, I do cut sections out of the actual video. I'm not going to show and react to the entire Smosh video. Go watch it there if you want to see all of the content that they created. I will have it linked in the description below. I always leave some content out on purpose so that you will always make sure to go to the original content creators that I am talking about, because I have like ethics or something, I guess. Also, I have over a decade of improv experience as a performer, as a coach, as all of the things. So I am just talking about this art form that I really love to do and to talk about. So any like critiques or notes or anything that I say is about the art form of improv. It's not about the performers themselves or their skills or anything like that. I think that all of these people are talented and funny and all of that stuff. So if I say anything that you view as negative or something, it's not against these people by any means. I'm just talking about improv and how to do it and how to do it well. So with all that said, let's just jump into the video and see what Smosh is up to.
Our first game is called Party Quirks, and for this, Amanda will be the host of a general house party.
Okay, so Party Quirks. This is a very straightforward game. You've probably seen it before. I think they've actually played it on Smosh before. I think I recall reacting to one. You also may have seen it on Who's Line, or if you've been to any short form improv show anywhere, you may see this. Basically, it's a form of an endowment game. They are going to be giving some of the performers things to take on. In a live show, we would get this from the audience, and they're usually very specific things, like slowly like losing oxygen from their oxygen tank, like they're underwater and they're running out of air, like weird stuff like that. That's very, very specific. So they'll obviously be handed paper that has the suggestion on it. The goal for the people that have the like endowments on them is to have it come across, but not too obvious too fast. Like you want to pepper it in so that at first just the audience gets it, but by the end, the person guessing has a clear understanding of what you're doing, because you don't want them to get it too fast, and you also don't want it to drag on and they never understand what you're doing. So it's towing the line of how obvious you are and when. That's really it with the game. And then as the person who's guessing, you're trying to pay attention to what they're doing, dropping like guesses out as you're in the scene, and getting feedback on whether or not you're on the right track before you like completely call the person out. That's it. That's the game. Very straightforward, very simple. The fun of it comes from the one person being out of the loop, not knowing what's going on, and the other people having to do insane things. So that's it. Let's see how it goes.
And I'll set up the pillows.
Yes.
Pillows?
Pillows.
I meant balloons.
Okay. This is a house party, not an orgy.
That kind of party.
I mean, it could be. Hey, it's a house party.
Never gonna get this. I just want one balloon.
I see. All right. And I will cue you each in.
Can't wait for them to arrive. I just moved into the neighborhood, and my God, I need friends right now. You're not here.
There's a knock at the door.
Oh my God! I barely know my own door. Hey!
Hello.
Former owner of the
it's
house
been
who buried
forever.
bodies in the
Has
basement.
actually been.
Okay, there's a lot of fun you can have with this.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Incredible what you've done. Congratulations on the house.
Oh,
This
thank
is
you
very
so much.
gettable.
It's good.
You're,
You didn't go down the, did you? Don't worry about it.
God, you're my oldest friend, right?
Oh, well, maybe you could consider me, you know, I've been here, so, yeah.
Oh, you've been
Okay,
here.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a question for you. You been up or down at all? You just been hanging out in the center? What you think?
I'm hanging out in the center.
That's good. Keep it that way if you don't mind.
Okay.
Great. Love this house. Really good job.
You sound like a demon from up there in heaven.
No, just some guy.
Okay.
Oh, another person. You.
I think Tommy
eat
did a
some
decent
hot
job of
dogs.
like
They're pigs
I
in a
will.
blanket.
giving
Oh,
enough
good,
but not
good.
too much.
Oh my God. Hey!
Blessed day. He is good. He is good.
Okay, he's a television evangelist. We're starting to question his faith. This is
Pastor
interesting. I feel like the questioning faith might be hard.
Blood of Christ. Oh, thank you.
You can buy that on my TikTok shop.
Oh, you're a social media priest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you are?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Close. Oh, you gotta open it first.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. I sucked just the outside of the glass.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Not allowed to suck.
Oh, because you're a monk.
No.
You're celibate? Are you a celibate monk?
I'm not a celibate monk.
So Amanda's throwing out a lot of guesses on chances really early. I would usually let this breathe more because often if you throw out too many guesses too fast, like it gets overwhelming for both you and that person to keep track of like what you've already said. And like the TikTok priest is pretty close, but it's not quite right. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be hard to guess it because there's too many guesses, like kind of like rapid fire coming out. I usually try to like let them do their bit for a minute to like observe it. And then kind of throw out a few light guesses and try not to get too specific yet.
Talk to an old crustacean guy who lives in the ocean?
No, I don't. No, I don't live. I used to live almost right here. So yeah. I mean,
neighbors.
Are you the guy who died in this house?
No, I not me. Not me.
Good reaction there. Not me.
Not me.
Oh, so you're the guy who murdered people in this house. Are you the serial killer?
Well, I wouldn't say
I'd say
that.
that's close enough.
I mean, you haven't gone downstairs, have you?
Oh.
You've killed people in my basement? You're that guy, the basement
Yeah,
killer?
close enough. Yeah.
And I used to live in this house. I gotta go.
Oh.
I think I
Okay.
the police.
I guess
Bye.
this wine is just for celibate pastor and I.
Well, I'm not celibate.
Oh, the door. Hold on 1 second. Let me just.
Yeah.
Not celibate. That's good to know. Hey, thank you so much for
Temperamental
having
actor
me.
who
I
keeps
do have
messing
an
up
audition
their
I'm gonna have to
lines.
run to really quick after this, but I'm so happy to be here.
You're such a Perfect way to intro the character.
It's okay.
No, it's a little different than that.
Oh, okay. You're a writer, producer.
No, it's a little different than that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's like I am working on a monologue.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're do house. Oh, no.
Hi.
Line? Oh.
Oh.
Line?
So I don't have anyone else who lives here. I have no roommates.
Ah!
I'm
I love these chips.
You're a
This is
frustrated
awesome.
You're a frustrated theater kid?
I'm on TV as well.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
How do you learn your lines?
See, I don't really have lines. They just come on with the teleprompter and I read them
Really?
off. Yeah.
Really?
I'm trying to sell things.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like Angela's doing a really good job with this, like establishing right away, I've got an audition to get to later. How do you learn your lines? Calling for a line. Like, I feel like it's actually really clear what's going on. I think what's happening and is making this scene like not as like strong as it could be. It is fun. We're having fun. I think what's happening, my guess would be that I think all three of these performers right here in particular do long form improv, which is more what I do as well. But I've spent a lot of time doing short form shows because it's what essentially sells for like the stuff that I did in Florida. But I prefer long form and I'm sure that they do as well. Doing short form is like its own skill set that has to be like worked on and oiled through and all of that, because every game has like its own specific way that it works particularly well. And if you're not playing those games over and over again, it's hard to find the balance, right? So I think what's happening is it's like too much guessing. Too much of it is like relying on like, it's a guessing game. So like, let's throw out clues and guess, throw out clues and guess. And like, there should still be some scene happening. There should still be some like breathing room to like let people kind of do their thing, have a normal interaction with them, because it's so focused on like the game is to guess. We're just hearing a lot of guessing and no like normal interactions. And that's a balancing act to do with short form, because you do have to guess, and that doesn't sound organic or normal to be like, oh, you're a TV preacher? Like, that's a weird thing to say in a real situation. So it already feels off. So it's hard to like balance, well, how much do I talk to them like a normal person at a party, and how much do I throw out guesses and try to like ask questions? And I just think that balance is like a little off in this, and that probably just comes from a lack of playing like these games over and over again. Like, right? Like people will have different strengths in these games, and you only learn that by like practicing the specific game, not just like improv games in general, but like this game. And that is very specific to short form, whereas in long form improv, you're really gaining the skills anytime you get up and do a scene. And short form is like so hyper specific to like, how do you play this game and play it well? So that's my take on this, is that it's just like a very game specific thing of like, I want to see less guessing and more like breathing. But I'm really enjoying like what Angela's doing. I think that this is like such a strong way to like present that exact thing. Like, I don't know my lines. I'm a temperamental actor. Like, I'm getting that. Like, I think I would understand even if I didn't know what she's doing.
Oh, you're a QVC host who loves selling priest stuff.
Okay. All right.
QVC in the church. My God, I love what you do. I've actually almost wanted to buy
What is your
stuff.
faith, if I could ask you?
That's a little rude.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
we're getting
trying
into
to
like the
spread the
doubting
word.
maybe.
Rude. I was born Catholic.
That's a little rude.
Oh.
Oh.
Great.
Oh, okay.
That's a little rude.
Hello.
I love it. I love it. Doing like acting.
Oh my God, sideways boy. How you
The
doing,
singing
babe?
bass fish.
Just don't
I love
worry,
that.
you're being happy.
Oh, you're the fish on the wall who sings.
So clear, so fast.
What were you? See, I sold him a long time ago, and he always tries to go back in my apartment. He's the fish on the wall that sings.
I think it's like Big Mouth Billy Bass.
We sell those fish.
Oh, yeah, because
the
lime-
Jesus fishes.
Fishes?
Fishes. The Jesus fishes.
So you are
you
you are a theater
Lime?
drama queen, and it's getting over the top. You're never gonna get it. Lime? I'm
you-
never gonna get it.
You might get it if you believe
You're really-
in the right thing.
Yeah, so you're really positive.
is-
Are you a cult leader?
Kind of.
Do you work on
sorts.
QVC?
Not QVC.
What are you selling stuff on TikTok shop?
It is on TV. I'm on TV. Yes.
The
Oh,
selling,
TikTok is-
we're
I
stuck
would
on like
kill
selling,
to
and
be
there's
on
really no
TV.
selling.
Oh God, you are never gonna make it, actor. So you're so desperate. Close. You're pretty desperate. I'm gonna drink this wine by myself.
We'll give it to you.
Really?
Yeah?
Okay.
And I'm trying to convert you. I'll come out right now
I'm-
and say that's the whole reason I came
yeah,
to the party.
just-
Oh my God.
I'm trying to convert you because
Drop that on you.
well,
Because
it's
you.
my job.
Oh, because you're a Jehovah's Witness. Did I say Jehovah's?
Yeah, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. Ding the bell. She got it.
Ding the bell, please end this.
I'm a TV evangelist who's starting to lose his faith.
We got there. We got
To
there.
lose
Yeah, so that was a really hard thing to get across, and I think what ended up happening is like Amanda got stuck on like the selling stuff and like thinking, oh, it's QVC, it's TikTok shop, and it's like really televangelists do ask for money, but they're not usually selling stuff. I'm sure some of them do sell products, but it's usually more like, oh, just send in a donation or whatever. So I think there was just a little bit of confusion on that. And that's kind of why I say like to let it breathe and like let them do their thing before you start throwing out guesses. And then you also like, as the person who has the thing, you have to be kind of clear in what you're rejecting and what you're accepting, right? Like I do not work on QVC. Like I don't do that. So like, for example, when Amanda asked if Chance was a TikTok priest, right? I'd be like, well, I'm a priest, but TikTok, I mean, I'm a little more known than just a TikToker would be, right? Because then it's like, okay, I'm on the right track of priest, but they're above TikTok, so maybe like TV or they're like a super famous past. Okay. So that's more the kind of clue I would want to give is like, if you want it to be that specific, like making sure which part of it that you're getting is right. Like not just, well, kind of, because then we don't know which part of the kind of you're picking up on. Like, well, was I right about the TikTok part or the priest part, or which part of that am I supposed to hold on to and keep with? So I think she wasn't sure and she just picked one and it was the wrong part of it to hold on to. And then it got lost in the weeds a bit. Also, just trying to portray that you are losing your faith is very difficult. Like, I actually think that would be a super fun bit to do, just like as a character bit, to like be a TV preacher who's like questioning his faith and his religion as its own thing. But having it in this scenario was just like super tricky. But it's a funny prompt. I liked that a lot. Yeah, that was a fun one. Courtney as the singing fish. So fun. So recognizable. And honestly, in a situation like that where we're struggling on some of them and they're taking a while, then I think it is actually fine to be like kind of obvious from the jump and like just name it and get them out, because we've got to worry about these other two that I'm struggling with. So like if I know that you're the singing fish on the wall, like I'm just going to call it and have you leave so I can focus on the other two. Yeah, that was good.
Our next game is two-line vocabulary, where 3 actors are forced to act out a scene, but 2 of them are only allowed to say 2 specific lines of dialogue that I will give them. For this game, I'm going to need Tommy, Chance, and Angela.
Yeah!
That
was awesome.
Really good,
That was awesome.
really good.
That was really good.
Get on over there. The scene is Chance catches his wife, Angela, on a date with Tommy, mistress.
Great.
Now,
Yes.
Tommy, the only 2 lines that you are allowed to say
As the mistress.
as the mistress
Thank you.
is, "That's easy for you to say," and "I knew this would happen."
Okay.
Angela, all you're allowed to say is, "I can't believe this," and "I love you." Lights
Great.
up on applause.
Okay, so this one is like a limited dialogue type of game. There's a lot of ways to play something like this. In this one, they're giving them specifically what they are saying. There are ones where you're only able to like give lines from like a book or something that you have in your hands. There are versions of it where like, oh, you can only say lines of dialogue that have like 3-word sentences, and then the other person can only say lines with 10-word sentences. There's a billion different ways you can play a game like this where it's limiting what you are allowed to say. What I love about this premise here specifically is they have 2 phrases they can say, and then they can use their body language, their inflection, anything they want to make the same sentence mean something completely different in the context of the scene. And that is really fun. It's like kind of an acting exercise in a way of like, how can I express something different with the same words, right? It's a very fun idea, and I'm super excited to see this one and see what they do with it and like how they change the meaning of these phrases and like the implication. And on the flip side of that, Chance can say anything and he then has to sort of justify and like make the scene make sense. He's going to be giving us really all of the like direction and plot because he has to. And then he gets to interpret the way that Tommy and Angela are saying their phrases and make a whole scene out of it. It's very fun, very cool idea. Let's get into it.
Sarah? What the are you doing here? Clarissa? My assistant?
I love you. I love you.
Drama.
I love you.
You love me?
I knew this would happen.
How long? This has been going on for a long time, hasn't it?
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Well, yeah, it is easy for me to say. I hired you. You're not supposed to be sleeping with my wife. And meatballs.
Meatballs.
That's our favorite food.
I love you.
You love me?
I love you.
What? So you guys love each other. Oh my God, I should have seen this coming. It's just like, no, you don't love me.
That's easy for you to say.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
That's
Can we
easy.
can we sit down? Can we talk this out? Can we sit down? Just make yourself a plate or something. I feel really betrayed by both of you.
I love you.
That's great. Say it to the food. The meatballs,
Clarissa,
amazing.
I feel like if it's a first in, first out situation, you've got to go. I've got to let you go. You can't keep working for me. And it's hard.
Okay.
Sarah, listen, baby. I've wanted to open up our marriage, but
Oh,
I just wish you would have asked.
I love you.
I love you too, baby. And I
love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you too. Now, can you make me a plate? Oh.
I can't believe it.
What? Oh my God, you're
I knew
back.
this would happen. I knew this would happen.
so good.
You know I have
I knew-
shaky
I knew-
hands. I just don't want to get the meatballs myself.
I love you.
What? No, hold on. Clarissa, no, wait, hold on. Sarah.
I love you. 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 I love you.
Ladies, look. I'll make
Easy for you to say.
I'll make a plate myself. Look.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I knew this would happen.
What? This is here. Oh.
Oh, I can't believe it.
You said you'd never hit me.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Oh.
So you're gonna hit me? You know what? Do it.
I knew this would happen.
Oh.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I've got to
So
learn to
stupid.
love myself. Maybe I'm not ready for a relationship.
Oh.
That was to you. And maybe I'm ready for a divorce. That was to you. What?
I love you.
Aw.
Bye, Sarah.
Just leave the scene. I'm out. I got
So-
nothing left.
Would you want to go back to my place now that she's gone?
I knew this would happen.
That is a perfect button. Yes. That was such a perfect ending. It's funny because there was a moment I think Tommy was about to throw a punch, and that felt like a moment where you could end it because I don't personally love when fighting happens in improv scenes, but it can work. But that felt like a climax that we could cut it off at and not actually see the punch. But I'm so glad that Arasha let it keep going because that ending was so satisfying and so perfect. Such a perfect use of I knew this would happen. So fun. And yeah, showcased so many different ways to use it. I loved Angela getting to the moment of being like, I love you. I love this guy. I don't need these. I don't need either of these people. That was really fun. Super silly and a good time. And I really enjoyed it. I don't have any notes. I just really enjoyed watching that and getting to see their takes on who these people are. And it's you could hear the undertone of what they were saying. They're saying the same phrase over and over again, but it's loaded, right? I can't believe this. There's so much being said in that. I can't believe this. You can read so much more into that than just those words, which is great. They did a great job with that.
Our next game is the posing game. 3 actors will act out a scene while one poser poses each actor accordingly. And for this
Okay.
game, I'm gonna need Amanda, Courtney, and Tommy.
I'm going to sound like a broken record, but this is a commonly played game in short form. I've always called it moving bodies. I think just it depends on where you learned how to play it, what you call it. But usually when you're doing this in a live show, you actually get probably 2 audience members. It depends on what you're doing exactly to come up and be the people moving you. So you would assign one body to one audience member, right? You move this person, you move this person, and you will instruct them on how to do that properly and in a safe way. So the way they're playing it is they're going to have one of the performers be moving the other performers, which makes sense. They don't have an audience, so they're just going to use each other. So that makes it a little bit different because a lot of the fun and silliness of this game comes from the awkwardness of the audience member feeling a little weird about doing it and the choices that they make of how to move the person. A lot of times you'll just be okay, I'm going to go over to that drawer and I'm going to get the paper and show you. Right now I'm going to walk to that drawer. I'm marching my way over there and the person isn't moving you and you have to just keep saying I'm going over to that drawer right now. Watch me go. It takes a minute sometimes for them to pick it up. So that's part of it. I feel like we won't run into that issue because it's another performer that's moving them, so they'll know to move them. But the job then of the players in the scene is to articulate what you want the mover to do with you, right? So it's you kind of do have to announce physical things because if you're just talking at each other, there's no physical thing for you to be doing and miming. So you've got to invent stuff to be miming so that they can make you move. And then for whoever's doing the moving, in this situation, because you are a fellow performer, you can make choices and move them in a way that you find is interesting. So yeah, that's really it. That's the game. Pretty straightforward. They can only move if they get moved.
For this game, Courtney, you're gonna be a poser.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
You're
Middle
gonna
school
pose.
all over again.
I've got imposter syndrome.
That's right. And you're gonna pose our lovely Tommy and Amanda. The scene is
Okay.
that the 2 of you have just discovered buried treasure.
Great. It gave them a very specific suggestion. That's physical.
Oh my God! It's buried treasure right here where I was digging. Yes, right
I was
there.
worried it was someone that was gonna come up and attack us. So I had my guns out.
You're always pointing your guns at the hole I do.
I'll saddle it.
Saddle it.
I'll saddle it.
Yeah. We
Saddle
got
it,
the
holster it,
treasure.
same
Finally
thing.
got it,
Sure.
Morty. We sailed the 7 seas to get this treasure.
Thanks for letting us use your boat, Jenna.
Morty
so
and
welcome.
Jenna. And now
Those are very
I will
strange
hold the
names for
hands
this.
of this treasure.
Go for it.
That's what it said in the map.
Yeah, it said follow the X, and once you dig, you shake the hand of
Morty,
the treasure.
I know.
I just like repeating what we've read before.
I'm Jenna, owner of the map.
Oh! Wait! I just got an insane headache. I think the treasure's cursed, Jenna.
Stop that!
What?
Okay, that was just on her own.
That made it worse.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
I'll just.
Wait, I'm getting a vision.
They're
We
moving
have
a
to
lot without
remove
being
the
moved,
treasure from
but
the hole
it's whatever.
and do something with it.
I feel your vision. I feel
I'm
it.
sharing it with you.
I know. I feel it. God.
What did you say? What did you say you had to do?
Take the treasure out of the hole.
You have to take the treasure out of the hole.
I have to take
Yep.
the treasure out of the hole.
God, I wish we knew that after all of this.
Oh, it's one big blob
Oh.
of treasure.
Okay.
But also, let's just get it open now.
Break it apart, open,
Yeah.
more open.
Yeah.
All right.
Jiggle it.
Okay, yeah, let's jiggle it. Oh!
Okay. All right. So I have to call that there. So that is like a subtle, like a fairly subtle example of like kind of not yes-anding each other. Basically what happened, Tommy picks up the treasure, and the way he's interpreting in his mind what he's seeing is that I guess it's like one big lump of treasure. Like what I'm picturing from the way he reacted is like, like if you have a bunch of Jolly Ranchers in the car and they become like an amalgamation of stuff. I'm picturing like that because he made the comment of like, oh, it's just one big like clump or whatever of treasure. I don't remember exactly the word he used. But then Amanda like either didn't interpret it that way or didn't quite hear it the same way. And so she said, let's open it. In Tommy's mind, he's already holding the treasure. The chest was open and he pulled it out of the chest, I guess, or it wasn't ever in a chest. I'm not sure. Who knows? And Amanda is picturing in her mind that he's holding a like treasure chest. And that is what I would have pictured. Like if I was in the scene, I would imagine that he's holding a treasure chest. But the second that he says, oh, it's one big lump of treasure, I would like switch my brain to what he's announced, right? Because he's now made the reality what it is. So when Amanda then says, oh, let's open it, honestly happens. Like it's happening very quickly, right? So misses that little detail and says, let's open it. Okay. Tommy has basically two choices. He can just roll with that. And like, if it was me, my choice would be like to kind of interpret that as like, oh, I am holding the treasure chest. And like my dumbass character thought that it was the treasure, not realizing it opens. Right. So I'd probably make a comment like, oh, it opens? I thought the wood box was the treasure. Oh, cool. Awesome. There's more. Great. I would make that kind of a joke to justify what both things that just happened and make them both true, right? Another option you have is to just kind of forego what you had said and go with the new choice and be like, yes, let's open it, and just kind of roll past it, barrel through it, whatever. Yep, let's open it. How do we get it open? Whatever, move on to the next thing. Let me get a crowbar. I don't know, whatever. The final option, which to me is kind of like a block or like a no, essentially in improv, is what Tommy did do, which was to kind of call out that her response didn't match his initial offer and to be like, open it more than it already is open. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not such an overt thing. That's why I said it's like a subtle, like, no. An overt example is like someone coming in and being like, son, I'm so proud of you. And being like, I don't know you. You're not my dad. It's like, okay, why are we immediately getting into this confrontation just about the base reality? This was a very minor version of that, of like, I don't know what the base reality is because we didn't pick one, right? Like Amanda's mindset is it's a locked box. Tommy's mindset is it's already out and open. And we didn't settle on one or the other. So as an audience member, I actually don't know right now what they're doing. Like, I don't know if it is a locked box, like treasure chest, or if it's a hunk of gold. Like, I don't really know. It wasn't super clear. So that's what happens when you kind of like don't yes and or don't like, you know, collaborate entirely and aren't listening like perfectly to each other. And that's the key. It's like you have to listen so intensely to what the other person is saying and conveying. And if you miss something, like, it happens, you miss stuff. And so sometimes this confusion can happen, and it's not intentional. It's not malicious. It's nothing like that. It just happens. And that's why improv is so hard. Like, seeing people make like mistakes or things that we can point to and go, oh, like maybe that was a missed opportunity or whatever. That's what shows you how hard this art form is, because like they're talented, funny people. And like, I can still like, I could sit here and pick stuff apart about any improv show because it's so hard to do. But yeah, that's just the thing I wanted to point out, because it's like a good example of it being like a little bit of a disagreement in what the reality is. And that's essentially what not yes-anding is. It's not being in agreement. It's not always like thinking your partner is 100% right. It's just agreeing on what the base reality of this world is. Like, who are we? What are we doing? What's going on? What is our relationship to each other? We just have to agree on those things. And then everything else is kind of up to interpretation. Just wanted to point it out so we could talk and educate about it. Okay.
It's ruined. It's just in little bits now.
Morty. Morty.
Jenna.
Morty.
Jenna, we were on the cusp of something incredible, and I fear that we maybe have lost our future.
Well, I feel like I still want to keep digging.
You think there's more underneath?
There's always more, Morty. Didn't I tell you this? Come on.
That's what I'm named after.
Morty?
More.
Morty,
Okay.
Jenna?
I wanted to go on this adventure with you to tell you something.
And what was
Here we
that,
go.
Jenna?
I get a confession.
It's not just about the treasure. It's about me
You!
So?
and my life. I have to confess something.
What? Jenna, what could it be? You tell me everything.
My plan all along. It was never about you, Morty.
No!
You
We'll talk
took
about
the
this in a
treasure,
second.
And I'm gonna look for more.
Gonna let it play out.
Hey! 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 No! My God! This was my father's gun! It fell down the deep, deep hole.
That's right.
We dug for 10 feet.
10 feet.
That's right. Jenna, I can't believe you betrayed me. That's right. Struggle, yeah. I'm throwing you down that hole if it's the last
The
thing
camera
I
angle
do.
is also
You
weird.
betrayed
Like,
me
why
and
aren't
you
we
were my
seeing what they're
partner,
doing with
and
their
now I
hands?
hate you. In the hole you go.
Morty!
No! Bye! Bye, you assholes!
Still going, Morty!
I dug a lot, I guess. Holy shit!
Are we done? Okay. So I do want to address the gun. So two things, very like Chekhov's gunny, right? If a gun is introduced in a movie, in a scene, whatever, like it's going to be used. That's the law. But it was introduced earlier in the scene that Amanda's character had a gun. So it coming back makes sense. What I don't like, and this is generally, I think, agreed upon in the improv community. I don't know, maybe there are some schools of thought that are opposite, but everyone I know agrees with this. If you're going to be holding a prop in a scene, hold it like you would in real life, right? So if you have a gun, I don't use guns, but I know that you don't hold a gun like this. Where's my hand? Like this. You don't hold a gun like this, right? Like, this is the idea of like, my hand is the gun. And if that's your character, if your character has guns for hands, cool. But if you're holding a gun, it's like a, you know, this thing maybe. I don't know. I don't use them. So whatever. But I know it's not this. Same thing with a phone, right? Like a phone should be essentially like this, right? Not this. Well, I cannot figure out where my hands need to go. Not this. This is, I can't physically hold a phone like that. It would be weird to balance a phone between my fingers like that, right? I would hold a phone like this. Those are the two easiest examples to give people about like how to hold an imaginary prop in an improv scene. Gun and phone are like the easiest examples, but really anything like that. Like don't turn your hand into the item. But I'm only talking about it and like nitpicking it in this scene because the whole point of my channel is to like educate about stuff. And that was a thing that will come up if you take improv classes. So I wanted to point it out because if I didn't, I would be a bad coach, teacher, whatever you want to call me. I'm your internet improv coach, I guess. So I have to be a good improviser and point it out, or I will go to improv jail, and I don't want to go to improv jail. It's weird. There's a lot of odd people in there. Let's keep it moving.
Next up is scenes from a hat. I will cue you all with a prompt. If you have an idea, go ahead and step forward and feel free to bring along another actor with you if you need that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, scenes from a hat. I'm pretty sure they've done this a couple of times on the channel. Another thing, Whose Line Dead a lot. It's a very quick, like, rapid fire type of game. The goal as a player here is to like think of a joke and execute the joke. Usually in as few like lines of dialogue as possible is how I play it and like to watch it. I don't need like full on mini scenes. I really just need the joke to come across. So sometimes these work as like one-liners and bouncing out. The point of this is like get to the punchline immediately. The whole thing is punchlines.
Times when eeny, meeny, miny, mo isn't the best selection method.
The vampires are getting really, really hungry, and they asked for one of us.
Well, it can't be me.
Well, it can't be me. I'm a woman. I can't do this. I have to procreate.
I would have cut it by now.
You're a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was too long. Honestly, I would have cut that after it can't be me. Well, it can't be me because we know the next natural step of that scene really should be, okay, well, eeny, meeny. I would have cut it a little earlier.
Okay, come here. Wait, I need two people.
Go.
Okay. Okay, turn around. Give me your hands. Okay. Oh shit! I'm not strong enough to pull you guys up. Please. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What are you doing?
Too long. Cut it. Too long.
You're on a cliff.
Okay.
Both go.
We just got to get these going quicker. Like the second he said eeny, I would have been like, buzzed out, like let's get to the next one. Again, this is very nitpicky. I have hosted like 6 billion improv shows, so you learn like a cadence and a rhythm to these things, and like when to cut scenes, when to like black stuff out essentially. So I don't mean any shade to Arasha when I'm saying like cut it quicker. It is a skill in and of itself. It's a hard thing to explain to people sometimes that like hosting an improv show is its own skill set. You learn that by doing that a lot and learning like the rhythms and like what goes where. It is its own very specific skill set. So I mean, no shade. I'm just saying how I would do it from my freaking eons of experience hosting shows like this. Okay.
Oh.
Next up, world's worst person to be caught under the mistletoe.
These ones can be like so quick, like basically just like say who the person is. You can either be a weird person or a bad person, or call the other person something that's very obvious, like, hey mom, like obviously that's the worst. Like say, hey mom, and get out of there. These can be very, very fast.
I tooted.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, thanks.
I love that. I love it.
Have you ever gargled eggnog and anchovies before?
Yeah, I was hoping someone would go with like smelly breath.
You must kiss all 40 of my mouth.
Ew.
Where are they? Hold my teeth.
Oh. Perfect.
Thank you. Oh, no.
I love gagging. I love fake gagging so much.
Messages that were delivered a little late.
Ooh, this is fun.
Hey, honey, I'm pregnant.
Perfect.
Good.
That is so perfect.
Mrs. Lincoln, I'm so sorry for your loss.
He dialed it on the phone.
Get him out of here.
Wasn't she there when it happened?
I do have others in there.
No, come. Pretend I'm on a bed.
What? What is it? What is it? Tell me.
I'm not your grandmother.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know who the you are.
wow, and you're dying with a clear mind too, so it's not dementia.
That's
This
what
is
happens when you die.
I like Tommy throwing out the
At night in the chicken shed.
just to throw some more education in this, because this is just going to be a lot of jokes. I really like that Tommy threw in and you're dying with a clear mind, so this isn't dementia. Because you could explain away what Amanda was doing by just being like, she just forgot who he was. She's old. But what makes it funny is, no, she knows exactly what she's saying. She means this. So him saying that, like, drills it home, which is nice. Also, what in the hell is this next prop? It says chicken shed on the screen. I think it said, like, at night in the chicken shed or something.
What?
What? Love that.
Exactly.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
So they just get to take our eggs?
Oh.
Yep.
This sucks, man. We deserve rights.
We can't do shit.
No, you can't do shit, Carl. I'm a bird. I'm gonna fly away from this coop.
And what am I, just Carl?
That went on a bit too long, but we got some fun out of it. I like it.
You got this, Bethany.
Can I get a little privacy, Amy? I'm trying to get this egg out of my ass.
This is my apple crate. It was placed here.
Well, I wanted to go in your apple crate because mine's messy.
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
It's coming then.
The egg is?
Yeah, not the karma.
Ugh, God, they were crazy today, huh?
Holy shit!
Wait,
Oh my god!
was she like taking off her chicken
I think it's
costume?
weird
I don't even
that they
know.
like just feed us whatever's left in their fridge.
Oh yeah, they just give us anything. I just gobble it all up.
Do you ever taste something that tastes vaguely familiar?
Yeah, I thought it tasted something that tasted like Greg the other day.
Yeah, okay, so Greg. It was Greg,
was
right?
Greg, right? I swear
thought it was Greg. I thought it was Greg.
They're doing so much with
Wait,
this
tonight should we
prompt.
watch,
It's so
we got
weird.
Love is Feather, we have
Great, yeah.
Succession.
Just doing regular things.
The Koopa made him.
Oh, that's good. I love the Koopa Maiden. What about the white?
The Real House
Lotus?
of Salt Lake
What?
City.
Just the white lotus. Didn't even change that one.
Hello, everyone. Ready for bed.
Whoa.
Wow.
I like how the
Chicken
screen just
shed.
won. We were like, yeah, we got this.
Yeah, it's so funny. They did so much with that.
Improviser.
I could do this all day. All day.
Hey, Mom.
I'm not your mom. I don't know who you are.
This is weird.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, of like an overt block, an overt no. Like, I don't know, you're not my, yeah, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
So, whoa, look at this spaceship.
You are being the worst.
Look at this spaceship.
Okay, I love that for a multitude of reasons. First of all, he's obviously like, I guess, cleaning a glass. That's my assumption of what he's doing from his thing, like a bartender cleaning a glass. Then he starts just obnoxiously trying to put his butt on her, which, yeah. And then Angela adding in, whoa, look at this spaceship, which is like probably not where they are based on his like initiation of the scene. Yeah, that was so stupid. I love it.
World's worst secret agent.
Everybody out of my way! I am on a mission! I need to find this guy! His age is 35! My name is Alan Grable!
perfect. I don't think you can get any better than that for the ask. Like, that is, to me, and this might just be my opinion, that to me is the ultimate example of that. World's Worst Secret Agent. I'm just going to announce who I am, say what I'm doing as loud as I can so everyone knows who I am, why I'm here, what I'm doing. I don't think you get a better punchline to that joke than what Courtney just did. So if it was me hosting at this point, I would just call it on this suggestion and move straight to the next one, because what tends to happen if you don't is all of the options afterwards fall flat in comparison, and you want it to have like ebb and flow and like it to end on highs typically. So if the first joke you get out of the gate, it's like, we're not topping that, then don't try to. That's the flow of show I would do. Is that the flow of show everyone would do? No. So I'm not saying there's only one right way to do it, but I would, for sure, I would call this prompt there. I'd be like, yeah, we're not getting better than that. Let's just move on to the next one.
Ooh. No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was good too. Yeah.
Start doing something and I got you.
Okay.
Agent Smith, come in.
Copy.
Agent Smith, come in.
Copy.
Agent Smith, come
Charging.
Okay, I love that, because before it happened, you hear Chance tell her, like, just go out there, start doing something, I got you. That is improv. In a nutshell, hey, just go out there and start a scene, like, you can trust me, we've got this. Like, that's every time you walk on stage with, like, your people in improv. Like, trust me. I trust you, you trust me, we've got a scene. That's a beautiful thing to see.
Hi, can I get a double latte with oat milk? I'm on a mission.
That's so dumb.
Yo, check how good my gun is.
Whoa. That's so...
Someone who has just woken up from a coma does stand-up comedy.
A lot of fun options with this. Let's see.
So, like, the dark is crazy, right? Day in, day out, dark. Wake up, still dark. Consciousness, dark. What's up with the dark?
I love that. Just from the perspective of what they've been experiencing, it's so funny. The literal I can't stand
on the
up.
floor?
That's a great interpretation.
I got one.
Love that.
Whoa. Oh, so you can sit there. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, grabbing a mic. Oh. So how about the Twin Towers that were still up when I was alive?
Yeah, that's like the other.
I couldn't do it, but wait.
That's like the other main option with this joke is like, okay, they've been in a coma for a long time, so their frame of reference for jokes is going to be really bad.
I can do it better.
I want to do it. Wow. So how about that heirloom food, huh?
Come on, take that back. Take that back.
Heirloom food? Loon food? Loon? Maybe.
Whoa.
Did something happen during the coma?
I think I mixed up coma and concussion.
Oh. Heirloom food.
How about that?
Honestly, it still works.
I was like, we lost a little something during the coma there.
Good on that. It was like,
When I heard concussion,
That was crazy.
like something else I don't know.
But then I
watched you guys do coma and I laughed.
I love you.
So many good options.
Someone say I love you.
I love you.
Yeah, you like that?
I'm uncomfy.
Someone say,
Yeah.
Love you.
someone say I love you.
I love you.
Moo.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, love makes me want to do bits.
Can someone say it?
I love you.
Haha, without me? Haha, without me though?
What?
What?
I mean, it was wrong.
I mean, yeah, it's like that is
I
love you.
not a
More?
good
What?
response.
I love you.
I am Emotep.
Get Brendan Fraser in here.
Things you shouldn't do last minute.
Date night. I'm so excited for date night. Gonna go. Oh, just kidding. I gotta shave my coochie. Gonna do
I'm just kidding. I got it to the Gucci.
Love that song.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, bomb squad. We got 3 minutes. Come on.
That's perfect.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Good. No, I'm not busy.
Nice.
Oh, can't wait to do this inspiring speech in front of thousands of people.
What allegations about me?
Oh, shit.
So good.
Son.
Oh.
I'm not your grandson, actually. I'm not actually your grandson.
What? I left it all to you.
She dies immediately.
This has been Smosh Pit Theater.
Fun. I hope you enjoyed watching that with me. Yeah, if you guys have any other stuff that you want me to watch, as always, leave it in the comments below so that I can check it out. Just as a heads up, I know people have asked about Spud Hut and I haven't done it yet. And that is intentional, mainly because I don't know how much of it is improvised. I don't want to like make comments about something being like a really smart improv move and it turns out it was pre-planned before they did it, and vice versa. Like I don't want to think something like, oh, they probably had that like pre-planned, and then not give credit where it's due. It would be very hard for me to like walk that line because I really don't know how much of the production is pre-planned, and it is evident that quite a bit of it is because they're coming in costume with sets and props, so they have to know ahead of time some things. I just don't know how much of it. Like, so it's hard to speak on it. I may take a look at it and then just kind of talk about it in general, without hammering down too much into the improv because I don't know, but I need to watch it and see if it's something I actually can talk to you guys about and have something to say. So I'll watch it and see, but I'm not sure if I can do like a whole series on it or not. But anything else, let me know in the comments that you want me to watch. I will happily check things out. If you've made it this far in the video and you're not subscribed to my channel, that's so mean. Like, I have been like talking to you for so long. I thought we were friends, and then like to find out you're not even subscribed, like that like hurts my feelings in a big way. So, I mean, it's fine. Like, you don't have to, but if you do, it'd be like better, I guess. Also, if you are in Los Angeles, I have some shows coming up in June. Most of them are fringe shows, but I do have one show at UCB. So I will post the dates up on the screen. And if you're in LA in June, come see a show. I would love to meet you guys and say hello and have you guys see me do something other than talk about other people doing improv. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. It looks like this. And as I said earlier, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.